So folks, it's Meteora elimination match time. 2 men will enter, and at regular intervals, other people will join the fray.
First out, Dexter, member of Exile.
We knew it would be a member of Exile, Tej, but Dexter, if he wants to be the Meteora champion, he's going to have to outlast every other person in this match. As I said, folks, regular intervals, we will get a new wrestler enter. We have 7 men announced.
First out is the Dextercutioner, the excellence of Dextercution, and one of the most dynamic members of Exile, which realistically, even though we don't like to say good things about them, to be the most dynamic member of Exile says a lot, really, doesn't it? But giving an unsightly gesture to this capacity crowd here.
I think they call that the Harwich salute.
Yeah, they might just call it that. But packed to the rafters, as we've said, here for the Meteora League Championship match. It's going to be something very special.
But Tej, don't forget, there is one other member of Exile in this match. So surely that gives Dexter and Payne the edge, right?
I don't know about that.
Competitor in the Meteor Eliminator from the rough and unposted, Maverick Mayhew.
I don't know if it gives them the advantage, because you've got to consider that they may have to face up against each other, and both of them want silver, gold, whichever you want to call it. And this is someone they do know very well, someone they are familiar with.
Maverick Mayhew, a firm fan favorite here at Clash.
Someone who has entrenched himself in Pro Wrestling Clash's mindset as a forefront of their tag division, and also wants to solidify himself as a great, dynamic, high-flying singles competitor.
Well, ultimately, Tej, that is the MO of the Meteora League.
And what a beautiful league it is. I think I found my favorite thing.
Agility, athleticism, high-flying, high-octane action. So, folks, we know the first 2, Maverick Mayhew, Dexter. They are in for the longest trip in this one if they want to go home with the gold. Regular intervals, 1 man will enter. Eliminations via pinfall, submission, disqualification. And those eliminations will happen until there is 1 man standing, and that man will be crowned the first ever official, may I add, official Meteora champion, because Warren Banks stealing the belt last time round, that does not count. Possession may be 9/10 of the law, but here in Clash, you need to be the victor in a match like this if you want to be the champ.
Yeah, we'll get to that gentleman later on, I'm sure. But right now, we're going to keep that focus squarely on these 2 men inside that squared circle.
I'm an adult now, mate. Ring the bell!
There's the bell for the opening contest, folks.
Oh, it's getting there, it's getting there. I mean, someone.
And Maverick Mayhew and Dexter, 2 of the brightest up-and-coming stars in the Pro Wrestling Clash sky.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the future prospects of these 2 men, sky really is the limit. Whether Dexter has a bad attitude or not, you cannot deny that raw talent. And putting him in there against someone like Maverick Mayhew, very young himself, but well-traveled nonetheless. It is a powder keg waiting to explode.
I mean, he's only performed at, like, Wembley. I mean,
yeah, it's not a big deal.
Everyone does that, right?
Only the biggest show in 30+ years. Nah.
Test your strength. Really? Yeah, go on.
He wants to test the strength. That could be interesting. So these 2 quite evenly matched.
Oh!
Mind games early on from Mav. And look at this agility, springs up and
beautiful.
over. Lucha-style arm drag
And
from the heavens.
Kick. So comfortable on the ropes there. 1, 2.
Just a 2 count. And you just see how easy Mayhew makes that look. Just springs up, drops down, springs up again for good measure.
Brain Buster.
And denied. Oh, big forearm.
Does that ever work when someone shouts this?
No, it is sort of an unspoken...
You telegraph it and, you know...
Yeah. So an unspoken thing. Countdown gone.
So in at number 3, here comes Nero Leon. Straight up to that top rope,
Yeah,
no
risk
hesitation.
immediately. Oh, cross body.
Ducks the line,
Oh,
rolls over.
Beautiful agility.
Off the ropes again, the head spring.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Dexter is not able to find his footing here against him.
Handspring.
Oh!
Spinning kick from Nero Leon.
Denied the kick. Blocked one of his own.
Catches it again, spins it round. Oh!
Missed the second.
Eats an enziguri from Mayhew. Oh, big knee. There's that spinning
Good
back
Lord,
kick.
back kick.
And a German
right on his head,
suplex.
1, 2.
Just the 2 count, dropped right on the back of Mayhew's neck.
Oh, but Dexter recovered and waiting. Blocked.
And just, you see Dexter kicking the feet out.
Oh, gut check.
Wait, what are you doing? Mayhew!
Slingshot. Oh, double German suplex.
2.
Oh my goodness.
This is what the Meteora League is all about. Fast-paced, dynamic, hard-hitting action. Blink and you will miss it.
And here comes entrant number 4. We know that music, so it must be Chaos, Kai, Payne. Evening the odds for his brother in exile.
An equally dangerous man, and no show, but you see all focus go straight in, straight for Mayhew, does not worry about Dexter. Now to Nero Leon. So right, like you said, Ollie, maybe an early alliance here, but I don't know how long that's going to last for.
Well, ultimately only one man can win, but maybe they have a game plan, maybe they have a strategy.
Leon quick to his feet.
Oh, diving enziguri catches Nero Leon on the side of the head.
Whips Mayhew. Blocks the line.
Picks him up. Oh, spins him round.
Oh.
I think he was going for a satellite DDT.
Denied by Chaos.
And just picks him up. Deadlift vertical suplex from Kai Payne.
1,
2.
Oh.
Mayhew kicks out at 2.
And you notice it's all business right now, Ollie. There is very little in between this frenetic action, except a little bit of traffic being directed by another Exile member. Chaos picking him up, could be going for the painkiller. Countdown reaches 0 in the process.
Oh, they've just heard the music.
Oh, that's the main dude.
The Mad King, Harry Mant.
Oh, strong shot.
Plans halted.
Oh, caught
Harry
Dexter.
Caught him. Look at that overhead exploder suplex.
And 1 for Chaos as well.
And seems the history between Dexter and Harry Mant runs deep from their early
Long-standing-
training days. Pop up, Samoan drop. My goodness.
They have a long history, and I have a feeling it's going to continue long after tonight, Ollie.
Mayhew bringing Nero on. I mean, so far, not a single elimination.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's do it for Manelli. Let's do it for Manelli. Bear with me. Come here.
5 men and Nero Leon asking for a moment of clarity so him and Mayhew can do something.
Yeah, they want to take out Dexter. Oh, power bomb Meteora combo.
1,
2.
Oh, no. Thank you, sir.
Kai Payne coming to the aid of his brother in exile.
Quite rightly, that's exactly what you expect. Main dude just laying in those shots.
You don't see many people eager to break up a pinfall in an elimination match, but when you're looking to have your brother's back, that's what happens. Harry Mant up and outside.
Oh!
PK.
Oh, and
wait.
Dexter, though.
Just pulled him off the apron.
Big shots narrowly on now. Again, talking to Mayhew. Both men seem to have a bit of an
wait.
alliance.
Oh, back body drop Mayhew over the top
Lands on
rope.
his feet.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, but Nero Leon does not want to be outdone.
Where's Nero Leon going?
This is for the belt, Ollie. It's high risk, high reward.
Moonsault from Nero Leon lands on his feet. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but there is the final toll, and we hear it's the man who thinks Clash is his, the Crown Prince,
Warren Banks. Oh, Banks with a cannonball off the entranceway.
Are you serious?
Just shows exactly how much this means. And Teach, we're up to the 6th man, which means Cassius will be the last entrant.
Excuse me, in my pacing, I forgot we've got one more left. Narrowly onto the top rope, misses.
Banks!
Bullet vehicle!
Bullet vehicle spear. 1, 2, 3. Nero Leon, first one eliminated in this Meteora Eliminator.
The human wrecking machine Warren Banks.
Oh!
Bullet vehicle!
Spear! 2,
3!
Air from Banks, and there goes Mav.
Oh my god! I think he just killed Maverick Mayhew, and he's still not
Kai
done.
Payne's in his sights, but Kai Payne's been in that position many a time.
Picked up, trying to go for the painkiller.
Ripcord, meter burn knee. But in comes
But
Dexter.
getting him up though, trying to go for that Dexecution, just like trying to get it.
Oh, pop-up forearm from Banks.
I mean, right now, class really is Banks, Ollie.
Oh!
What?
Dexter
Did he push him?
just pulled Kai into the path.
1, 2, 3.
Dexter just let Kai Payne take.
What? I don't think even Warren Banks can believe that. What the hell?
I think Warren Banks was expecting Dexter to break that up and save Kai Payne, but
They're supposed to be brothers, Ollie. Why would he?
Dexter showing his true colours.
I mean, every man for himself, I guess, but now the final person out, the Neon Explosion, Cassius.
A bundle of energy and joy.
But not to be trifled with, as we have seen in a class ring. And if you mistake that positivity for weakness, it is your fault. Banks, though, staring the smaller man down while the Cassius trying to get a chest blow off the bigger man.
I'm not sure if he's going for cooperation or intimidation.
Oh, but
look at this
Cassius.
flying head scissors.
Oh,
Takes down Warren Banks.
Cassius just so excited to be here. Oh boy.
That's a bit cheeky.
Very cheeky.
Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow. Face buster from Cassius.
But
Dexter comes in with that running boot. And don't forget, Harry Mant's still in this one.
It is every man for himself. Now, there are no alliances at this point.
And look at
One,
this. Everyone
2, 3.
piling on.
Wow.
Triple pin eliminates Warren Banks.
That's all me. All me.
And Dexter claiming all that for himself, and Harry Mant saying no thank you. Ollie, we're down to 3. Harry Mant, the Neon Explosion, Cassius, and Dexter. One of these men will become the Meteora champion.
Rolling trip from Cassius.
Dexter trying to block.
Cassie roll. Cassie roll. 1, 2.
2.
Oh, that was close.
Stiff shot to the stomach.
Go for the DD twerk.
Pushed off by Mant.
Oh, Uranagi slam.
From the corner. Oh!
Vader bomb. 1, 2. And Cassius out at 2. As you said, Teach, one of these 3 men will be your first official Meteora League champion.
Oh, look at
There's
that elevation. Beautiful. 1,
2, 3. DD twerk found its mark.
Oh, but Dexter's
Wait.
waiting.
Quick roll up. 1, 2. With a handful of tights.
And that would have been a disappointing way to win this match after such a contest. But Dexter's been into his number 1.
That's true. Teach Cassius coming in fresh as a daisy at number 7.
The Iron Man versus the freshest member of this match.
It's gotta be. You gotta think it's in Cassius's favour. Springboard crossbody. 2. Just a 2. You gotta think Cassius is in the driver's seat right now. The freshest man.
But yeah, he's throwing caution to the wind. He knows that the belt is within his grasp. Goes for the wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow face, but no way.
Dexter's denying it.
Turns it around. Oh, Dexecution!
Spiked him on his head.
Dexecution 1, 2, 3, and Dexter is your first Meteora League champion.
Wow.
Coming in, Teach, at number 1.
The Iron Man of the match, but there's a conspiracy going on there, Ollie. All 3 of those men pinned Warren Banks. He pushes Payne into the spear, and Harry Mann is going to have his eyes set firmly on Dexter. There is a lot of moving parts coming out of this.
But what is Payne going to think to this?
That is the most important one.
Surely this was not part of their plan. Dexter could have broken up the pin. He pulled Payne into the path of the oncoming Warren Banks.
I mean, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, pun 9/10, but there can only be one.
As you say, Teach, the big news story coming out of this match. Dexter, your Meteora League champion. But there will be a lot of unhappy people in the back after the display from the member of Exile.
And foremost of them all is Chaos Payne.